lads! Welcome back to Fusion YGO. And today, we're going to be doing a market watch, baby! So today we're doing a market watch. If you didn't figure that out from my silly intro. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So, today we are starting with the lovely, the powerful, and the general all-around good stuff, Hidden Arsenal. So right now, a box of it, like a display box, is looking like it's going to be about 75 to 80 bucks. And that's not terrible. Here's where the value is. So right now, the only really expensive card from what I'm seeing is Skill Drain. Skill Drain's about $20 a piece right now. I thought it was going to be much higher than this, especially with the dual terminal stuff, because it looks really cool from what I've heard. But then after that, it's a box of Hidden Arsenal is worth more than everything else. So there's no other high money card. This is the only money card in the set. So if you don't pull one of these, you're not making any money off of the box, which is what it is. But we got Pile Armed Dragon. I don't know really anything about this card, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's an Armed Dragon card, so it's got a decent price tag, just under $8, about $7. It's not terrible. We got Stratos and a dual terminal, which I'm surprised isn't more expensive because it's a hero card with the dual terminal prettiness. They're out of stock on Shining Flare Wingman. That's interesting to me. I don't think there's any filters, but check. No, I have no filters on, so because it's been applying direct to me for some reason that I can't understand. This polymerization is really cool looking. I actually want to pick up a couple of these just because I love that artwork and I like the dual terminal stuff. So, but then we got the Dragoonity reprints, which is pretty neato. I just said neato. Like, what's wrong with me? There's the dual terminal Dark Magician, which surprises me again. I thought this would be higher. Same with the Blue Eyes. There's Formula Synchron, that's pretty neat. Buster Blader. So yeah, this set doesn't really have a lot of high value, which is kind of disappointing. But it does give us a reprint of Ally of Justice Cycle Reader, which is a pretty competitively, rotatable card. So, things to think about, things to consider. Moving on. The Despia archetype. So we just did a review on Despia on Sunday. And I'm a big fan of this deck. You will be seeing my updated list in a couple of days. Link in the description as soon as it's up. Also, I don't have a card for it, but in the description, or if you go back, if you click on the link in the channel, if it's not there, I will make sure to link it in the description as soon as I can. We have the breakdown of how Despia looks for the upcoming meta. This is the only expensive card as it's talked about in that video. It's sitting at about $87, $88. Now let me check something real quick. Yeah, this isn't filtered. So the lowest listing right now is $88. And that's wild. This card is incredibly important to the archetype. It's super powerful. But then look at the steep drop off. So it goes from 85 to, and this is on high to low, as you can see right here in the top right. We've got Despia Aquarities that you can get for about $4. Dramaturge, which you can get for about $5. And then after that, it's just very cheap. If you're looking for any specific cards that I recommend you running, obviously Aluber you have to run at 3, but the card that I think you should really look into and consider heavily is this one right here, Adlibton. This card is insane, and once that deck profile comes out, I'll give you a full synopsis of that card. But Despia, not a huge archetype. It's very, very good at what it does. Next up is Phantom Knights. So, when we get past the 1 Starlight Rare of Torn Scales, the level 3 engine is actually pretty affordable. Boots in the most expensive form is, what, $11? I think. Something like that. And then we got Fogblade. But you can get them in lower rarities. And as you can see, the ultra rares right here from Wing Raiders is 5. The ultra rare from Ghost from the Past is 4. We haven't even hit the commons. There's commons of all this. Yeah, see? Legendary Hero Decks. This is a $4 common. You can get all the Phantom Knight stuff in common and actually save yourself quite a bit of money if you're looking to build this on a budget. you can actually get the entire Phantom Knights part of the deck for relatively cheap, which is always a good thing. So that's actually really great news. Moving on. Eldritch. So original print Eldritch is still sitting at about $60. That's pretty insane. The golds are sitting at about 4 1/4 and 5 1/4, depending. So that's not terrible. And then you get the Mad Golden Lords that are either $2.50 or 10 cents. So Eldritch itself is maintaining some decent value, but let's see what about the Golden Land stuff. So Conquistador, $4. Volquero is $3. Conquistador for gold. So like the ones you need are a little pricey, but everything else is, even then, it's only like $5. That's not terrible. The Eldlixirs. So Black Awakening is still maintaining as the highest point, the highest one of the Eldlixirs at 7 1/4, $8. Oh no, 7 1/4 right there. Boom. But outside of that, the Eldlixir of Scarlet Sanguine, the original secret rare print, that's still sitting at about $7. That's pretty nice. And then Black Awakening here. So for the gold one, though, the gold rare Black Awakening is cheaper than the regular rare of Eldlixir of Scarlet Sanguine. That's just interesting. And then the secret rare is obviously more expensive than the rare, but it's not by a lot. We actually forgot to look this card up, but I want to make sure that we do that. So I'm assuming this card has gone up in price, but it actually hasn't. So the super rares are sitting at about $7.50, $8 a piece, whereas the gold rares are sitting at about $4. So depending on what you need, there you go. Cursed Eldland. Next up is Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. And I don't believe that that's the low. Let's look. It looks like those are Japanese. It's sitting at $93. So this is actually keeping pretty consistent pace across the board. This is sitting at 93. That's not bad. And you can see here, like the Fusion Destiny, the Dasher, and the Celestial. $120 for the Ultimate Rare, 25 cents for that, and $7 for that one. So, interesting little thing. Huh. And look at it. And if you see its trend, like it was down in the 70s, and that's its dip, and then it goes, and it's gone up, 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 up to the moon. And that's because everybody's running it. All right. Lastly, the Grand Creators, which were mostly here just for the, so the Water Enchantress Collector's Rare is sitting at about 155. Rite of Aramis are sitting at 130. Let's see. The standard Rite of Aramis here is looking at about 61, which isn't bad. Then we've got the Water Enchantress here, so it's looking about 58, roughly. And then after that, it actually falls off pretty hard. Because Fateful Adventure as a collector's rare is 40. But if you keep going, it's not even on the second page. It's on the third page. If consistency follows. Yeah, Fateful Adventure is right here for $1. $1.50. $1.75. So, like, the Fateful Adventure, everything that isn't those two, it's actually relatively affordable. And that's kind of insane. But yeah, no, the market's cuckoo bananas. I was watching a couple of other market watches today, just, keeping up with what's going on in current trends, and that's the thing. There's buyouts happening everywhere for all different sorts of stuff. So if you're looking to play competitively, right now is the best time to pick up engines that you enjoy, because the format is so odd that you can kind of just pick up what you want and figure out how to make it work with the current stuff. Because everything can run DPE. Everything can run almost everything, not everything, can run the adventure package. Everything can... There's a lot of choices, and it's interesting. It's an odd time to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player and a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out the links in the description for the Despia review if you're interested. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoy this content. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy this content, because we bring out weekly, well, multi-weekly videos. We have fun. And lastly, make sure to have good fun and have luck. Bye-bye now.